Alright, this is part 2 of market overview with north of the blue. So as I said before, the market is continuing higher, and so is gold and silver. And let's go ahead, as we take a look at IYY, we're going to go ahead and take a look at gold ETF, which is GLD, and we're going to take a look at it in both, using both the channel analysis and the AMC Pro. And as you can see, gold actually came out of here late July and started its rise up, and it's about $116 down here, or even lower than that, I believe. It's about $113, and is now at $132. And it has risen with the market because of inflation and the devaluation of the dollar. So when the dollar actually gains, we are going to see a drop in gold, and the dollar did have a gain today. So gold and silver did lose some value, but the markets actually rallied and stayed up today. So looking at gold, we have seen this very nice rise. It actually went north of the blue at the second week of August. But again, stated, the best time to buy is when these power lines are together moving north of the blue, and sometimes it's very hard to find in a rolling market. So we're going to go ahead and look at AMC Pro because it's very less hassling with these power lines. All we see is the yellow crossing. We see that day hesitant as it crosses into the over the blue, and the price line crosses here, red, green, and then blue, and it comes down, and we see at the beginning of September it actually came down to rest on the green moving average and then bounced right back up. So people are expecting gold and silver to double over the next 5 years because inflation was continuing to rise with the nation's debt. So looking at gold, we actually in our list have a metals section. I encourage you to take a look at metals. You pull up metals and you'll see that we have gold and silver and a large assortment of different type of metals, mining fields, explorations, and there's actually oil and oil rigs in here as well. And there's some ETFs and some shorts. So go ahead and take a look at those. Find something that has a rule that applies. I was looking at AZK the other day, and as we can see with the AZK, it kind of moved north of the blue, and it's still above the red line, and there's a support line right here. So the AZK is just one I was looking at. It's an example to use. So let's go ahead and take a look at silver. Silver has been rising with gold, and in that Casey's report I was telling you about, they claim that there's 3.2 trillion worth of gold above ground. Only about 20 billion worth of silver remains above ground. So silver could actually be really making some ground here real soon. As we can see, it actually rose $6 since late August. So that's a very significant amount. And again, the blue is above the black, so volume preceded the price of the stock. So what that means was there was a high push in volume, and then that high push of volume brought the price up. So looking at that, we can see that this yellow has been bouncing off this blue line, and finally it made a commitment to move up and break through. So real quickly, looking at silver, looking at gold, and looking at our overall market, let's go to UUP, which this is our dollar bullish. And as you can see, since May, actually since June, it has dropped. In August, September, when gold and silver dropped a little bit, our dollar rose, and now it's coming back down. So as long as the dollar is dropping, our markets will continue. When the dollar rises, expect the market to drop. So watch, especially there is a link to forex.com. Watch currencies, because when the dollar rises, the markets will correct themselves and drop. Please click for the number 3 video. Thank you.